Caitlin Clark showed up for revenge against LSU, and we broke this thing down real nice for y'all, starting with all 9 Caitlin Clark 3-pointers. She took 20 3-pointers in this game, and that's beyond Steph Curry's green light. LSU clearly the more talented team, but they went up against a cold-blooded demon. And she made a mockery of Kim Mulkey's defense all game. When she saw Hailey Van Lith on her, she was eyes wide open. And I'm sorry, but Kim Mulkey sabotaged this LSU team. Putting Hailey Van Lith and last tier pro on Caitlin Clark was the worst kind of idea. I don't know if she was afraid of Flau'jae Johnson getting in foul trouble, but watching Caitlin Clark cook for the tune of 41 points, that's unforgivable. Just look at these highlights, most of them on the same players. And one on last tier Poa, and she completely embarrassed Hailey Van Lith. Hailey Van Lith no doubt need to hit the transfer portal and play another year, because Caitlin Clark is not even the worst of what she gonna see in the W. But Caitlin Clark also had 12 assists, and we packaged some of those for y'all. A lot of those went to Kate Martin, who had 21 points, and she was primarily guarded by Flau'jae Johnson, so credit to her for not only stepping up to the challenge, she matched the energy, and we can see the moment wasn't too big for her. Sydney Affolter also stepped up with 16 points, and this Iowa team is better than anyone gave them credit for. They kind of flew under the radar. It was always kind of portrayed as the Caitlin Clark show, and it kind of is, but what these young women showed in this game is something everybody gotta love to see. But now let's look at Angel Reese highlights, offense, defense, and rebounding. But I want to talk more about the game and both of these girls in general. If you think these two women can't play in the pros, then you definitely don't watch WNBA. Yes, I agree. Angel do have a tough time playing against some of the taller players, but that's only on offense. Her energy, defense, and rebounding is never lacking. But I think a lot of y'all are mistaken thinking the WNBA got 6'7" post players dominating the game, but it don't. The best bigs are Asia Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Nafisa Collier. She's not going up against tall players in the W unless she's a bench rider, because that's where all the tall players are, let's be honest. The coaching in the WNBA is just too smart. They put those bigs in pick and rolls and they get repetitive, and they can't stop it because the guard play is so good. My point is, Angel's game might be better fit for the W because she'll play with better guards that'll actually be a threat to score, and all she gonna do is bring that energy. And if she do that, she can be very close to the same player that she is now. And she hasn't even reached her peak yet. She gonna get a lot better. And that's the same for Caitlin Clark. Even if Caitlin Clark just wanna be a passer alone, she one of the best passers the women game has ever seen. She reminds me a lot of Sue Bird or Courtney Vandersloot, just on-time target passes that break the defense's back. But Caitlin's shooting gonna translate, I ain't got no doubt about that. She not gonna fall out of bed and forget how to shoot. Her game might also be better in the pros because pros love to score, and she gonna start passing that ball, and when she passing it, that's gonna get her more wide open. Will they win? That's a different story because there's some powerhouse teams in the pros, but they can perform on the pro level. That was one of 3 blocks for Angel Reese. She played her heart out even after twisting her ankle very early in the game, finishing with 17 points and 20 rebounds and 4 steals. And this is one main reason LSU lost this game. Kim Mulkey for her bad defensive strategy. She was thoroughly outcoached in this game, and I know this team has a lot going on off the court, but someone should have stepped in and said, hey, this ain't working, Kim. But those are my thoughts on the game. Let me know what y'all think. Did Iowa win this game or did LSU blow it? You guys now have the chance to join the podcast. Click the join button on our page for details or read our bio and email to show your info. I'm Elsa Chu for PR&M. Talk to you on the next one.